Tidbits with Sid, who's just looking into the camera. Oh my god, I can actually see myself in your glasses, Sid, who is all too excited about today. I don't know why. And Kar, and yeah, you're looking fresh, Sid. I think you just got some sleep after the cricket match.
Fair and lovely. It works.
Oh my god. Okay, let's not get into that. Okay. It's a cricket show, isn't it? Okay, all right, Sid. So we're going to talk a lot about yesterday's match, wonderful match in the day that was. Okay, all right, Sid. So just wanted to go from the start, like KKR were 10 for 3 at one stage. And in this IPL, we've seen a lot of teams, is it like lose 2, 3 wickets and then they just meander away to some a total of 80, 90. But they had an excellent counter attack by Gill and Morgan. Just talk us about that.
Yeah, Gillen Morgan really steadied the ship. It was they needed a very crucial partnership at that juncture. Being at 10 for 3, it's a very tough situation. Uh, KKR looked like they were going to continue the previous game against RCB where they lost a lot of wickets and scored only 80. But
Hmm.
it's good to see that Gill took on the responsibility along with Owen Morgan and played a very good partnership, much needed, and that's the reason why they ended up where they were in the end.
Right. So I think if Morgan would not have got out, I'm sure they would have scored much more. But still, yeah, 149 was a very, very good score. And we all thought Kings 11 would eventually get it, but there's a couple of very interesting incidents that I want to ask you about. Okay, so Mandeep was supposed to be the aggressor, and that is a plan. Okay, Rahul was supposed to stay anchor and take responsibility. But when Mandeep was not hitting it well, he actually went and told the captain that I would like to play my natural game, just take my time, and why don't you go for the aggressor role? And Rahul said, okay, fine. If you want to stay, I will take the aggressor role. So what does it take? What does it tell you about the team culture set for an youngster to go and tell to the captain that I'm not feeling very comfortable and I want a change in role?
See, that's an excellent culture, irrespective of who you're talking to. If you're able to communicate well and if it's going to benefit the team, then the team will accept it. And that's the kind of culture you need. Everyone's going to be playing according to that. And if you're going to play to your strength and if the
Mm-hmm.
team benefits from that, then why not? Why do something which is going against what you're known for? And if
Uh-huh.
you get out and if the team loses on account of that situation, then
Mhm,
you go back to the drawing board to assess what went wrong and you realize that
mhm,
you need to play according to your strength. And that's what Mandeep did. He did exactly what was expected out of him. Yes,
mhm.
like you said, he was asked to play a different role, but then you allow somebody to play their natural game, they will bring high rewards for you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Mandip got yesterday, and it was a superb, superb half century from him. And another very interesting incident involving this too, when Rahul was given LBW, okay, he went and asked Mandip, "What do you think?" And Mandip actually said, "You know what? Even I think you are out. You should not go for the review." Again, like if you are an youngster, you have played a lot of cricket, say like if you are an youngster and if your captain comes and asks you, like what do you think? So how is your mindset at that point of time? Do you just want to take the safer route and say just go for it? Or I've seen people like Sehwag do that to Tendulkar, But so
Mhm.
what does it again say?
No, it again boils down to the culture that you have in the team. You're playing for the team, you're not doing it for the individual. So it's important that you make the right choice so that the team benefits from it. If Mandeep had to give in to the pressure of bowing down to the captain and saying, "Yeah, take the review," they would have
Hmm.
lost the review, and that would have affected the
Right.
game had we needed to take a review in a crucial juncture.
Mm.
So being responsible is irrespective of the captaincy role or if you're a junior, it doesn't matter. You need to be responsible and it has to add value, and that's what Mandeep brought to the team.
Yeah, exactly. And Mandeep has gotten a lot of value to the team. And as it said, the choices that they make seem to be working pretty well. And one such choice was bringing in Christopher Henry Gale, the universe boss. Just a very interesting thing said. He went unsold in the 2018 auctions in 2 rounds. And finally, when
Ah,
he's there, he starts playing for Kings 11 and they just keep winning all the matches. What an influence he is to the team.
see, he's a humongous personality and his presence itself boosts the morale of the team players. Okay, even when he wasn't playing, he would always be there to support his team members. He would always motivate the youngsters. They would always look up to Gale for some sort of motivation, and he'd deliver on that.
Yeah,
That's when he was not even playing the matches. Now imagine his aura and his contribution in the match when he's actually scoring a 50. He's the
right.
only guy who would probably celebrate, with a big smile on his face, show off his bat saying the boss. People love
Yeah.
that. He can back
Yeah.
the talk. I mean, he can back his antics,
Mm.
and people love it because he's got that
Right.
confidence about him. And yesterday he took a catch off the second ball, the third ball. I remember it was Nitish Rana.
Ah,
Uh,
correct.
he took a catch and he was jumping up in joy. I've never seen Chris Gale even do that ever. He's not very expressive when he takes catches,
Right.
but he did that. You should have seen the replays.
Mm.
All the others were huddling around him and they were laughing,
Right.
laughing not at because it was funny, but it was so awesome to see that Gale was upping the level of excitement and energy in the team, and that's what he does
Right.
very well.
Yeah, he was really enjoying himself, and I just kind of remember all those times when he used to do the Gangnam dance, like whenever he takes a wicket, or I think Kohli and Gale, they used to do this thing and all of that. No, so it's a wonderful character to have in the team.
You've done the Gangnam style, no? I've seen you a couple of times doing the Gangnam dance.
No,
Can you show it to us?
that was during company discourse. That's it. It was during company discourse. Okay, probably in another platform, I'll definitely do that. Okay, yeah, such a great player, and uh, there was a lot of talk about his retirement. Like after the end of the 2018 World Cup. But yesterday he said all the youngsters in the team are asking him not to retire. What do you think? Said, like, is he old enough to retire?
No, he's not old enough to retire, but then I'm
Mhm.
sure CSK will be looking to take him because they have created the senior citizen club through
Yeah,
their wonderful team, and maybe they'll be looking at
right.
him in the next auction.
Yeah, I'm sure Dhoni is going to definitely have an eye on Gale, because you know what? Like, same age group, they can actually party, they can share a lot of things. Like both of them have daughters and they can actually talk about a lot of things. And why not? If Gale is performing like this, he's definitely going to be an asset for any team that he get into. So that was our analysis in the day that was. Moving on, Sid. Today we have a very, very crucial match of the IPL. It's the Sunrisers Hyderabad taking on the Delhi Capitals. So just want to tell you an interesting thing, okay? So Ricky Ponting initially said, I want Delhi to play their best brand of cricket in the second half. But unfortunately, in the second half, slowly the cracks have started opening up for Delhi, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not good. It's not a good sign at all. We've seen certain cracks. For example, what's his name? Prithvi Shaw. He hasn't
For
been
sure.
performing at all. He had to be dropped. It's unfortunate, but that boy has
Hmm.
not been playing to his potential. He's been getting out very early in the innings, and then he's
Right.
not really been performing. So you have to make changes, and that kind of like derails the plan that they've had for the
Hmm.
team. So it's very important to start making amends to all the problems that they've had and start playing well, because right now it's the business end of the tournament. They have just 2 or 3 games left. Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
so
three
they need to
games.
definitely win and win to keep their first position in the tournament.
Right. So Delhi would want to iron out all those cracks. And on the other hand, Sunrisers Hyderabad, they're just coming off a morale crushing defeat.
Mm.
Yeah, they're just coming off a moral crushing defeat. They lost a match that they should have won easily. And for them, the equation is simple, isn't it? They just have to win 3 on 3 if they want to have a chance to qualify. You think that would help them?
It should. They need to. They're hoping that KKR and Kings 11 lose at least one game, whereas these
Mhm.
guys win their remaining games. And with the run rate that they have, they can actually qualify. But then it's a lot of ifs and buts and combinations that they need to rely on.
Yeah.
Maybe too late. You never know.
Yeah, and I'm sure they would just be wanting to take it one match at a time. But today is a very, very crucial contest, and watch out for the Hyderabad Spice taking on the Delhi Capitals. Talking about great contests, Sid. So in our contest, it was Christopher Henry Gale who was the man of the match, the universe balls himself, and we had a few right entries. Yeah, so ready to go for the lucky dip. Right. So here we go. And the winner is, oh, can you believe it?
Oh wow.
Yeah, the
He's
countryman
not playing the match.
himself.
Yeah, he's not playing the
Yeah,
match. He's playing Prediction King.
yeah. Look at the guts. Like he's in the team, sitting in the dressing room, and he's predicting Christopher Henry Gale as the man of the match.
This is conflict of interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest. So I'm sure, right? Yeah, they should put a case, but still, no. He has won enough from us so that he can actually take care of the conflict of interest. All right. Congratulations, Dreres. Well done, well done, well done. Thank you for all your comments and your humor. So yeah, so keep commenting and yeah, if you're actually Dreres, get on a show, okay? Yeah. Yeah, just go. Yeah. All right, folks. So thank you so much for your time. And today it's going to be an absolutely brilliant match. Enjoy the cricket and cheers.
Hey, you weren't recording, da? Oh, you were.